Hi, my name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California, and today's date is August 2nd, 2012. And I'm making this particular video because I want to be able to direct some individuals who have been, mostly for my repeated viewers, concerning some information I found online today in reference to a blog that was posted by an individual concerning how this expedition is going on in his country. Now, I made a few videos. Well, I made quite a few. The statement I'm trying to make is this. In some of my videos, I have stated that these expeditions do go on in multiple countries. Malaysia, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, Europe, the United States, the United Kingdom, and I found a blog about 45 minutes ago concerning India, how it's going on there. And it's basically titled Remote Neural Monitoring, how it's being used for human trafficking in India. Okay, so when we look at how this technology is being used in conjunction with criminal aspirations and motivations, then it's easy for anybody to be able to deduce that the applications it's being used for is for racketeering and human exploitation, neural enslavement to achieve both. And you know, it's going on on a huge scale in the United States as well, in every state. And some states are worse than others, like New York, Texas, California. It does go on a lot in Michigan, but it's underreported in Michigan. Excuse me, please. And this technology is also being used. Pardon me, I just got done eating. A lot of this technology is I'm being tongue-tied right now, but stay with this video, trust me. This technology is being used, okay, for multiple motivations. It's not just being used for racketeering or human trafficking, brain entrainment. It's also being used for human experimentation. Now, when we look at how brain entrainment can be used for neural enslavement, we're literally talking about how it can literally be used for neural enslavement when it comes to any behavior modification motivation. You can have behavior modification just to get anybody to do anything at all for you if you're the handler of this technology, just through the attributes of behavior modification. Once behavior modification is achieved, then you can stimulate the neural pathways and neural networks that are entrained using remote neural monitoring. So you can train somebody to one time. What they try to do, I think, is try to create neural pathways and then reinforce them at least 2 or 3 times with motor cortex associated behaviors. And then basically what they do is get a target to do something. Okay, they get them to think a certain way, then they get them to act a certain way. Then what they do is they usually give them some kind of a reward as a result of what they did. Okay, then what they'll do is advertise the solicitation again, okay, to get them to do it, think it again, and do it again. And they'll do this anywhere between 1 and 3 to 5 times. Once it's been repeated, it becomes reinforced, this neural pathway. As a result, specific unique bioelectric frequencies are attached to each specific neural pathway. Okay, each one has its own specific unique resonance frequency. They assign a number to it and then can stimulate it back into current consciousness in real time on any date, multiple times in one date, okay, to bring all those thought processes and motor cortex associated behaviors back into conscious deliberations. And they stimulate it in such a way to where it overrides all other conscious deliberations, okay, and they keep the stimulation constant. So when a target's, once they've been stimulated, which they are stimulated below the perceptual radar, they have no idea they're being stimulated, and they do not have any other ability to be able to engage in any type of parallel thinking in reference to any thinking that might be in contrast to what's in the actual neural pathway that has been stimulated. I'm going to put the actual webpage that I found concerning how this human remote neural monitoring is being used for human trafficking here in the United States, and the blog that I found concerning India. But what I want you to understand about this blog in India is that people, he wrote it in English, so it doesn't seem very reserved or conservative. Ignore how it might not seem that way. What's important is what he's stating, okay? And I'm going to get going. Today's date is August 2nd, 2012. Just look in the comments feature of this YouTube video. San Diego, California.